How Elon Musk spends $180 billion. Elon Musk's net worth soared in 2020, as Tesla's surging stock price is up by more than 700% since the start of last year. Now the electric automaker's CEO has even topped Amazon's Jeff Bezos as the world's wealthiest person, and currently stands at a massive net worth of $180 billion. Don't forget to watch today's video to the very end if you've ever wondered where the billionaire spends his money, as today we'll be showing you how Elon Musk spends $180 billion. Musk owns over 20% of Tesla's stock, a stake that's now worth well over $150 billion, thanks to the electric automaker's ongoing stock surge. Tesla's market value has climbed above $760 billion as of Thursday afternoon, after the company set new sales records and reported its fifth consecutive profitable quarter in 2020. Tesla's billionaire CEO, who is also the chief executive of SpaceX and founder of the Boring Company, jumped up the billionaire rankings throughout 2020. After starting the year with a net worth of nearly $30 billion, Musk was the billionaire who grew his personal wealth the most in 2020, adding well over $140 billion to his fortune last year. Musk graduated with a bachelor's degree in physics and an economics degree from the Wharton School and moved to Stanford to pursue his PhD. He left the program within days to found an internet startup with his brother. They started Zip2, a city guide software for newspapers, with US $28,000 in seed money from their father. 4 years later, in 1999, they sold Zip2 for US $307 million, earning Musk US $22 million. He invested more than half of his earnings to co-found X.com, an online banking service. The company quickly merged with its rival and became PayPal, with Musk as the majority shareholder. In 2002, eBay bought PayPal, and Musk walked away with US $180 million. Musk turned his attention to his new space exploration company, SpaceX, after leaving PayPal. A few years later, he co-founded electric car maker, Tesla, and then SolarCity, a solar power systems provider. The success of these companies eventually launched him in the billion-dollar club, but not before he went broke. But when Tesla debuted on the stock market in 2010, Musk's fortune skyrocketed. By 2012, he appeared on Forbes' richest list for the first time with a net worth of US $2 billion. More than 5 years later, Musk has amassed a US $20.4 billion fortune, and he's not shy when it comes to spending it. The breakdown of Musk's assets and the rest of Musk's net worth includes a stake in private aerospace startup SpaceX that is valued at $15.3 billion in August 2020, along with cash and other substantial holdings, including multiple multimillion-dollar real estate holdings. So how does the world's wealthiest person make and spend his fortune? Real estate. When he's not busy running multiple companies, Musk is pretty active in the real estate market. After Musk tweeted in early May that he planned to sell off nearly all of his physical possessions and own no house, multiple properties owned by the billionaire reportedly hit the market, including a 47-acre estate located in Hillsborough, California, a pricey location in the San Francisco Bay Area. That property, which features a 10-bedroom Mediterranean-style mansion built in 1916, has an asking price of roughly $35 million. In June, Musk reportedly sold a 16,000-square-foot, 7-bedroom mansion in Los Angeles' Bel Air neighborhood for $29 million to a Chinese tech billionaire, NetEase.com CEO William Ding, according to the Wall Street Journal. Based on the media estimates of Musk's assets, the billionaire still owns at least 4 properties in the Los Angeles area that are worth nearly $40 million combined. Those include a 33,976-square-foot property valued at $5 million and a 1,540-square-foot property valued at $850,000, according to the research firm. The CEO owns more than US $70 million worth of residential property in the Bel Air neighborhood of Los Angeles. His fifth and latest home purchase, a US $24 million as of yet unfinished estate. Musk initiated his Bel Air buying spree in late 2012, when the then-bachelor purchased a 1.67-acre estate for US $17 million. The 20,248-square-foot mansion has a 2-story library, a home theater, a gym, and 1,000-bottle wine cellar. Philanthropy. In 2012, Musk joined the likes of Warren Buffett and Bill Gates in signing the Giving Pledge, promising to contribute a majority of his wealth to charitable causes over his lifetime. In 2015, Musk gave $10 million to the Future of Life Institute, which is aimed at ensuring that artificial intelligence technology is beneficial to humanity. And in 2016, he reportedly donated Tesla stock valued at $255 million to his own charitable foundation called the Musk Foundation. It's worth noting that a 2019 investigation by The Guardian found that while the Musk Foundation had donated millions of dollars to roughly 160 charities over nearly 2 decades, the foundation had also given money to a school where Musk's children matriculated, a charity run by Musk's brother, a protest group fighting gridlock on Musk's commute to SpaceX, and a sculpture reportedly set on fire at the 2013 Burning Man festival. In 2018, Bloomberg reported that Musk had made over $6 million in anonymous donations to the environmental group the Sierra Club. Musk had asked the group to publicize those donations in order to offset backlash that followed his donations of more than $88,000 to Republican politicians at the time, according to Bloomberg. Expensive luxury cars. Not surprisingly, the electric car CEO also owns a few interesting vehicles. In a 2013 Sotheby's auction, Musk paid nearly $1 million for a rare 1976 Lotus Esprit sports car that was used in the filming of the 1977 James Bond film The Spy Who Loved Me. In the movie, the sports car actually transformed into a submarine. Musk's stable of cars also reportedly includes a 1924 Model T, which he says was a gift from a friend, as well as a Jaguar Series 1 1967 E-Type Roadster. In 2017, Musk said those 2 cars were the only 2 gasoline-powered cars he owned, though he's previously owned everything from a 1978 BMW 320i, the first car he ever owned, to a McLaren F1, a rare sports car that Musk says he wrecked in 2000 after buying it for $1 million. In July 2019, Musk said on Twitter that he mostly drives Tesla's Model S performance sedan. The billionaire has also been spotted driving Tesla's new Cybertruck around Southern California. Investments. Musk has said in the past that he typically only invests money in his own companies. In 2018, Musk himself contributed roughly 90% of the $112.5 million raised that year by his company, The Boring Company, according to the New York Times. However, in recent years, he has also invested undisclosed amounts as a financial backer for tech companies like the artificial intelligence startup DeepMind and the neurotechnology startup Neurovigil. In 2015, Musk and other entrepreneurs also contributed to a $1 billion pledge to fund the artificial intelligence research lab OpenAI. Not many vacations, yes, family time. Despite having funds to spare, Musk isn't a fan of lavish vacations, or any vacations for that matter. In 2015, he said he'd only taken 2 weeks off since founding SpaceX about 12 years earlier. He reportedly works 80 to 90 hours a week, but he always carves out time for his kids. "I'm a pretty good dad," Musk said. "I have the kids for slightly more than half the week and spend a fair bit of time with them. I also take them with me when I go out of town." According to a 2014 tweet, Musk said he and his 5 sons go on an annual camping trip. Charity. In 2012, Musk signed a giving pledge vowing to donate the majority of his wealth during his lifetime. Though he's already in the business of improving our environment and the future during his day job, Musk has made sizable donations to causes he cares about, including a US $10 million gift to the Future of Life Institute to regulate artificial intelligence. At the end of the day, the multi-billionaire enjoys inexpensive hobbies like listening to music, playing video games, and reading books. "Hang out with kids, see friends, normal stuff," he said. "Sometimes go crazy on Twitter, but usually it's worth more. All the rest." Musk's more than $150 billion stake in Tesla accounts for the vast majority of his total net worth, followed by his SpaceX holdings, which WealthX values at $15.3 billion. The private aerospace corporation made history in 2020 with its first launch of NASA astronauts into space. Musk also has roughly $660 million in estimated proceeds from previous salaries, bonuses, investments, dividends, and stock transactions, according to WealthX. Musk famously does not accept a salary as Tesla's CEO. However, in May, Musk earned the first portion of his massively incentivized pay package that Tesla's shareholders approved in 2018. That portion gave Musk an additional 1.7 million Tesla shares, worth more than $700 million at the time. but which are now valued at more than $3.5 billion. And the package could ultimately pay Musk more than $55 billion in overall bonuses should various further financial incentives be met, including Tesla's market value, maintaining an average of more than $650 billion over 6 months. With that, we come to the end of today's video. Don't forget to join in next time for more of such interesting content.